It's useful in Google Classroom to be able to categorize the different assignments and things that you're creating under Classwork. And the way that they provide to do that is with topics. So let's take a look at some of the topic options that you have when you're in Google Classroom. I've come and clicked on the Classwork page here, and I can already see a few topics that I've created over along the side here. When I want to look at, say, just the math work, I can click on math and it's going to filter out all these other options. So I'm now just looking at my math topic and just looking at whatever assignments might be there under math. If I were to go back to all topics and scroll down, that assignment is still sitting there. I just don't see as much detail that way. If I posted maybe something to history, well, there's nothing in history at the moment, but when I look up, okay, I've got a history assignment here, an essay, but I didn't categorize it properly. I never applied the topic to it. So I have a couple options. I can click here and I can just drag that down into the history section and apply it to that topic. So now when I do click history at the side, I'm going to be able to see just those items. The other option though, if I come back to all topics, under create, when I do create a new assignment or a new question or even new materials, I'm always going to have the option over on the far side here to come down and choose a topic. So I could go with no topic, I could create a topic on the fly, or of course I can go with one of the ones that already exists here. And one of the things I mentioned you can make there is materials. So it's not work the students necessarily have to do, it's just things for them to review or to read through or anything like that. You might choose to create a topic just for those materials. So I've got one here called resources. But if you want to create topics and have them sort of visually stand out a little bit more, you can start throwing in some emojis. So, and I'll jump to another site right here. I've got bookmarked. It's called emojicopy.com. And emojicopy.com lets you do exactly that, copy some emojis. So from here, as I come down through the list, if I want to look for something, I don't know, a briefcase maybe, or if I was going to search for something, I can come to the top and go for books. To find any really good books, that's a good one there. So I'll get rid of that. I'm going to click the books and then choose copy. So it's just copying it like I copied text on any other document somewhere. And I'll come back to classwork, look at resources, and I'm going to fancy that up. I'm going to hit the three dots and choose to just rename it, because when you're using emojis, it's just like typing. So I'm going to come to the beginning of the word and paste with my Control V, puts in my cute little book icon, and now when I hit rename, I'm going to see cute little book icon there and right there. Maybe history, or maybe I'll even make a new topic here. I'm going to go create topic. Come back to my emojis for a sec. I don't need any search options going on. What have I got here to work with? There we go. Click, copy, and I'm going to make a geography one. Add that in there. So it's just adding a little bit more visual appeal to what I'm doing here. And if I look at that and decide I want to reorder things a bit, I can do that too. Not so much on the side, but as I come down here, I can either drag it up and down the list, or I can come here at the three dots and just say move up, and it'll go up one. So I'm going to drag this up, up, up to the very top, and now I can see resources is at the very top of the list. So it's going to make it a lot easier and a bit more visual to allow you to separate out the different things that you're providing to students, and then allow them, of course, to find hopefully what they're looking for and dig through it that way. So definitely using those topics is going to be a handy way to identify everything for your students and just keep things a little more organized for yourself.